Hey guys, this is Doran, CEO Culture Matters. Today we're going to talk about the book review of Charlie Munger, Poor Charlie Munger's Almanac. Charlie Munger is the business partner of Warren Buffett. Now, we may not have heard of him because he likes to stay behind that iron curtain in a sense. Warren Buffett started Berkshire Hathaway many years ago. It's worth over $300 billion. It's a holding company with 90 plus companies. Shareholders, the average share is no less than $100,000 per share. And this guy built the company almost from scratch with Warren Buffett. They actually met because this gentleman, Charlie Munger's father passed, and they both grew up in the same town, and they knew of each other. Charlie Munger's family actually owned a store like in the town, so Warren Buffett had heard of him, and Charlie had heard of him. Through friends, somehow they never crossed paths till later in life, and their friends basically said, when Charlie came back, to town to grieve his father's passing, hey, you should meet Warren Buffett. So they invited him over for dinner. And as soon as they met, it was like they were best friends, like kindred spirits. The reasoning behind that is probably because they're both some of the smartest guys ever. Like, besides IQ even, just the fact that they literally read an average, proposed by Warren, over 500 pages a day. Now, for years. It's an insane amount. And so Charlie, inevitably, after, conquering the world of finance together, he wrote this book called Poor Charlie's Almanac, which I first heard of from Ty Lopez. He had a video about how most people spend $200 on shoes, but they won't buy a $70 book. So the book's between $50 and $70. Well, I finally bought the book, and I've been tearing through it. The amount of wisdom on each page, I can't even express on this video when it comes to different quotes, different ideologies. But the one big takeaway that I would like to leave at you guys is so profound, because I wrote a blog, and I'm going to do a video log of something I call puzzle pieces that you can type in on my YouTube channel and find, that correlates to what Charlie Munger says and attributes the success that they have had in business. Is the 100 models that they use to figure out if a company is worth investing in. What does that mean? They literally take fields of science, mathematics, history, and use all these the models, like the things that we learn in school, all those different subjects. And because they understand all those different subjects, instead of just specializing on one thing, they take all those concepts and they put them into an investing algorithm of how they delineate if a company is worth investing in or not, based on originally Benjamin Graham's idea of you invest in value, not the money. You invest in the value of the company. So their model of investing is based on understanding how to put those puzzle pieces that I wrote about in. And I wrote that before I even read this. And it was just mind-blowing that in a way we almost had the same thought in a different universe or a different time. So this book I highly recommend. If you're going to have $70 or $50 or whatever it costs, let's say $50, and you're going to buy 5 books, 5 random books where you're not really sure what the author, I would partake you to invest $50 in Charlie Munger's Almanac, because it literally gives you everything he's ever learned over his entire life to build a $300 billion company. So I hope this guy was valuable to you guys. This is a 6 out of 5 star book. If you're never going to read a book like for 10 years and you just read this over and over again every day, I think it worked out for Charlie and Warren, and I know it's going to work out for you.